This started in 1965 after I graduated from college. I went to graduate school in the daytime in Chicago, Northeastern Illinois College, which has now changed its name. So I needed a job, and I got a job as a night auditor at the Edgewater Beach Hotel, which is fairly down the road from me, pretty close. I would drive my car there and drive back. It started at 11 p.m. and went to 7 a.m. every night, 5 nights a week really. And what I did was, as a night auditor, was I added to each client's bill their room rent, their hotel restaurants, their hotel cleaning, laundry, any other services. And what there was a big machine looking like a cash register, but much larger. There were 3 sets of keys on this cash register. One set of keys was the room numbers, one set of keys was the dollars and cents, and one set of keys was laundry, rent, cleaning, and so forth and so on. So there was a card with the client's name on it, the customer's name, on the top, about 5x7 cards, slipped into a slot in the machine, and then I would punch in the room number and punch in the rent and the tax and the whatever they did with their other expenditures. I did this for several hours, and we did this for everyone in the hotel. And sometimes we had to balance the books to the penny, because if it was unbalanced, even as little as a penny, it could have been a situation of compound errors. $100 in one direction, 99.99 in another direction, who knows? So it had to be balanced to the penny. Some days we balanced in 2 hours. Some days we balanced in 8 hours. Some days we had to go overtime to balance. The problem for me was difficult time getting my sleep oriented around this, especially on the days when we get balanced early, because once we balanced early, only one person had to stay at the desk, which was the same desk people checked in at and checked out at. Only one person had to stay till 7 a.m. The other 2 could go home and sleep on a weird kind of sleeping schedule. So the one person that did stay, when we did that, was there to check people out. So when people came, we wanted to check out before 7 a.m. That's what they did, and we did that process as well. I did check people out a few times if they left early. I never met anybody of note. I never have any memories of anybody in particular, except for one fellow who was the assistant in my position ahead of me. And he used to do these keyboards with one hand, and he thought he was the fastest guy on earth until he met me, because I used 2 hands on all these different keyboards, and I got faster than he did. He got jealous. So it wasn't a contest, but he took it as so. No free food. I did go into the restaurant to pick up the tabs for the restaurant bills, and I have to say, in those days, the restaurants were immaculate, where the customers sat, and well appointed with silverware and napkins and so forth. And the kitchen part areas were kind of needed heavy cleaning every night. That's pretty much what I did there. Did it for 2 years. After graduate school, I was able to get a different kind of job as a school teacher, and no longer wanted or needed to work at nights.